Lucas swept in with his charm, assuring her that their meeting was ordained by God himself. Their whirlwind courtship was filled with grand gestures, serenades in front of the congregation, romantic dinners in the church hall, and promises of building a life of faith together. But Lucas's motivations weren't rooted in love or divine intervention. Beneath his charismatic exterior lurked a man driven by greed and ambition. Olivia's wealth was his golden ticket, a way to fund his growing ministry, secure a life of comfort, and bury the secrets of his past. For now, the facade held strong. The town rallied around the newlyweds, offering congratulations and gifts, blissfully unaware of the storm brewing beneath the surface. Lucas wore the mask of a devoted husband flawlessly, but cracks were already forming. Cracks that Olivia was starting to notice. Before Lucas Harmon became the revered Pastor Harmon of Maplewood, Texas, he was simply Lucas, a troubled young man with a shadowy past he had worked tirelessly to erase. Growing up in a strict, conservative household, Lucas was taught to project perfection while concealing the chaos brewing beneath. His father, a hardline disciplinarian, enforced rigid religious ideals, and his mother, a quieter, gentler presence, struggled to shield Lucas from the pressures of his father's expectations. In his teenage years, Lucas led a double life. On Sundays, he was the obedient son, sitting dutifully in the church pews, but during the week, he sought escape. He fell in with an older crowd in a nearby city, indulging in risky behaviors that ranged from petty theft to drug experimentation. But his most closely guarded secret was the one that clashed most violently with his upbringing, his attraction to men. In the conservative town of Maplewood, coming out as gay was unthinkable. Lucas buried his feelings, rationalizing them as fleeting temptations, and sought refuge in the church. But the facade cracked when he was caught in a compromising situation with another boy from a neighboring town. The fallout was swift and brutal. His father disowned him, and the boy's family moved away to avoid the scandal. Lucas was left with a deep well of shame and a burning determination to reinvent himself. In his early 20s, Lucas re-emerged as a charismatic figure with a newfound faith. He claimed to have experienced a spiritual awakening and began preaching about redemption, drawing from his own experiences of straying from the path. His story resonated deeply with his congregation, who saw him as living proof of divine grace.